St. Tammany is an incredible place to raise a family, start a business, and accomplish all the goals you set out to accomplish. And it's a great place because of organizations like the Hope House. In these conversations, we're going to highlight some of the people who make the Hope House a reality and those heroes of our community that really put in the time, energy, and resources to make Hope House what it is. Thank you for tuning in, and welcome to In the Arena Podcast. All right, everybody, we are live at the Heroes Who Cook event in St. Tammany Parish. I'm talking to Lieutenant Governor Billy Nungesser. Really appreciate you talking to me today. The point of today is really to promote the Hope House, right?
Right.
And these child advocacy centers across our state and how important that they are. You know, you're managing the state and you're doing a lot to serve our communities, help us grow, become a better state. And I don't think a lot of people understand how important these types of organizations are to our community. So talk about that for me.
It's vital. Listen, the Hope House does so much for our children, and it's such a part of this community. And unless you've had involvement in them, you don't realize what they do every day. And but you can see St. Tammany always turns out big to support such great organizations. Like tonight, the crowd is amazing, and to see the support the community gives Hope is really special.
For sure.
And that's what makes this community so great.
So, and I'm a business owner, right? And I went to law school, have a law degree, practice law when I have to, but I love operating business. And we've been open for 2.5 years. We grew relatively quickly, and our mindset was we were going to invest in other organizations that align from a value standpoint so that we could help further our community. And I get business owners call me often saying, how do I grow my business? This is how you do it. You get involved with organizations like this. So from your perspective, what can business owners do? How do you find organizations like this, and how do you grow your business through community involvement?
Well, these are great organizations to be involved with, both to advertise your business, to be here, and meet with the people that support. You want to support like organizations.
Sure.
You want to do business with people that support the community organizations that make this community special. So meeting people here, whatever business they're in, you want to support them because they're supporting the same interests you have. So to be involved, I tell, just like you just said, I tell local businesses all the time, especially that have expanded to the North Shore, how do I get involved? You know, veterans organizations like this that are so vital to the community. It's what makes St. Tammany special.
100%.
Because they do step up big time to support these great organizations.
You said military. I have such a soft spot in my heart for our military veterans. And the ones that I like talking to the most are the ones that are operating businesses now that have that military perspective. I'll never have the perspective they have, and have the experiences and the skills and the training and the discipline. Those guys, those men and women that are now getting into business, if you can support those organizations,
absolutely,
they're the ones that really do the right thing, show up, you can rely on them, and I just love those types of organizations.
I'm leaving at 6 o'clock in the morning to go to Baton Rouge to kick off a golf tournament. All the money's going to veterans in Baton Rouge. I'll drive across the state and drive back the same day to support any organization that supports our veterans.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, next year we're going to have a scratch-off, and all the money's going to go to helping veterans.
Wow.
I don't buy scratch-offs because they never made education better. They don't do what they're supposed to with the money. But if we knew all the money was going to the veterans, I'd buy one every time 100%. I got gas.
That's amazing. That's great. So look, you live in St. Tammany Parish, right? You come to this event every year?
Every year.
What is your favorite part of this event?
The food.
Yeah.
But it makes you feel good when you see it packed.
Yeah.
So many charitable events you go to around the state, you feel for them because they don't have the crowd, even though it's a great organization. The people that put this on, well, it's a worthy cause for one,
For sure.
so it makes it easy to write a check. And to see so many businesses and individuals supporting this year after year after year, it's got to make you feel good about the community you live in.
100%.
That people are willing to give back. And when you've got a community like that, it builds and grows the community, not only as a great place to live, but when you look to locate a business, you look for good schools, low crime, you look for community involvement into things like the Hope House. So this is an important event to the future of St. Tammany, not just all the good they do for the community.
100%. All right, so you got a lot on your plate. 2026 is coming up. What are you looking forward to in 2026?
Well, we are finishing off this year and promoting the Year of Food in Louisiana.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Go figure. We got a lot of great food here tonight. I just flew back last night from New York. We had a dinner at the James Beard House
in
New York with all the food writers in New York. John Folse, had an amazing meal, and so we're gonna kick off next year the year of outdoors.
Okay,
we're
great.
gonna promote all the great outdoors in Louisiana. We have the #2 mountain bike trail in the country at Bogachita State Park.
Yeah.
Toledo Bend Lake is the #1 or 2 bass fishing. The Atchafalaya Basin is incredible. So we're going to bring people from all over the world. We launched a new bird trail. So we're going to promote the great outdoors of Louisiana. I tell people you can fish anywhere, you catch fish in Louisiana.
That's right. I love that. That's fun. I love being outdoors too, man. I got 3 young kids, 3, 5, and 7. So I'm at that phase of my life where it's kind of hard to go do that kind of stuff. But I got a son who's 3. So we got to start working his way into doing that. So I appreciate you doing that.
And one of the things we're really going to work hard this year on, the legislature let me now do private-public partnership. If you want to build 10 cabins on Lake Pontchartrain, you can charge it a couple $100 more than we charge because it is set by the legislature. We'll give you a 99-year lease. We'll split 90-10. You'll make a bunch of money, and we'll have more nice cabins. So we're looking for those private-public partnerships. I see a day when I won't need any tax dollars to run our state parks, and they can generate millions of dollars. And with Fontainebleau and all the nice parks we have around here, it's a great opportunity for business people to come out there and invest, make some money, and give us some new things to do, like the mountain bike trail.
Where do we find out more about that?
You can go to State Park, LouisianaStateParks.com, click on investment opportunities, and look on the state park, or you can give me a call.
Thank you, Mr. Billy. Thanks for coming on, man.
Great to be with you, my friend.